dog, one child, one youth, one dog, you think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent, you. Think big, you. I say one dog, one child, one youth, one dog, you. Think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent, you. Think big, you.
Do not go where the path may lead, but to a path that never been trod, and to leave a trail. Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there are no path to create your trail. And so that is the message for the Tiashan community. If we want to have a different output in the crypto space, even in our lives, I'm talking about even this year, although the year is already half, if you want to accomplish anything different, you must be doing something different. Today is the 23rd of June, 2022. This is Chief Abundance coming to you from the continent of Africa. It is indeed an opportunity and a privilege for us to be born at this time where the greatest period of wealth is taking place. Equally, it will also go down as the greatest period that poverty was created. You know, this morning, under meditation, inspiration, looking back where I started, my teachers today in Antigua and Barbuda, I'm talking about the teachers that taught me, I would not be surprised if they did not invest in TAC. Because if my grades when I was in primary school was an indication of anyone to achieve greatness or greater than they are, my grades was not showing it. But I can remember very early in life, my mother said, Abundance, you are different. There are 6 of us. She says you are born for greatness. I can recall when I came back from Ohio with my associate degree, that's my first degree, some moons ago. And I went to the headmistress that was there at the time to share my achievement. But the sarcastic remark that was made, because at that time, I know that person did not possess a degree. And my grades while the teacher was teaching, they could have never imagined I could be a holder of a degree today. And so the remark was very sarcastic. But I also remember one teacher among the teachers that I will never forget was Violet Richardson, Reverend Richardson's wife. She always said to Abundance, you are more than what you are producing. You're more than what you're producing. You know the Tiashan, you know, Abundance don't like to talk about himself. But, I am going somewhere with this one this morning. Violet Richardson. I don't know if she's alive today, but she was one of those teachers that re-echoed what my mother would have said and sure to her words. The abundance, you're different. You have gone where none of her children have been. I said, Abundance, you have gone where many dread. But that's why I achieve those things that I have done, because I am willing to take the risk. I am willing to fail, because except you are prepared to fail, you cannot be prepared to enjoy success. Show me a billionaire or a millionaire or any successful person today of any significance that have not failed more than once, more than twice. A report showed some years ago that 8 out of 10 millionaires in America went into bankruptcy. A lot of you would have discovered how many times former President of the United States, Donald Trump, went into file for bankruptcy. Under inspiration this morning, Abundance, there are a lot of Tiashans that are whole intact, that came into the foundation, that should not have tact today. And so what was shown and revealed was, Abundance, this is purging time. This is purging time. And so while I was in that thought, I could not help but reflect on what Prince told me from Nigeria. Free me, Abundance. The burden is too heavy. These are people that should have never had tact in the first place. And so I am saying to the Tiashans, those that are dumping, they are not doing it because they want to. They should not have the tact in the first place. They are not destiny changers. You know, it's not everyone is destiny changers. Not everyone will come and lived its purpose. And so we have to appreciate where we are. You know, the script say many are called, but the same principle apply intact. Many are called. This is the greatest period where wealth. Another thing was revealed is that many of the policy makers, politicians we call them, around the globe, while they were banning cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, they were buying the same thing they were banning their citizens to participate in. And that will be revealed very shortly. It will shock a lot of you when you find out the very same people that were banning cryptocurrency are the very same people that now holds it. The poor you shall have with you all. And you know why they can do it? Because we believe that they are our gods. They will not tell you, or they will not create the path. Few will do. Like the president of El Salvador. Oh, he went under the knife. He went under the knife. The president of Central African Republic. I remember an article came out of Nigeria belittling, sarcastic remarks towards Central Africa as a failed state. That is why they had to revert to Bitcoin. The fact of the matter is, if the governments of today had Bitcoin as their reserve asset under good management, I'm talking about the Afro-Caribbean country, if all of them had Bitcoin as government-backed asset under proper management, they will not need any loan from any country. They will not need any aid. But look who is talking. A country that basically have all the natural resources in the world, Nigeria, but cannot give its citizens drinking water. That's the irony. It cannot give its citizens electricity, and they produce the most oil. Cannot secure its citizens when they have the biggest economy in Africa. So who is talking? Who are they fooling? I've been there. I have been there. Nigeria should be a Dubai today with the resources and both natural and human. It should never be where it is today. And so they're looking down on Central African Republic as a failed state that had to revert to Bitcoin. The problem is the elite economy is to keep Africa. That's the elite economy and policy. And most of us, if not all of us in the Tiashan community, we have seen that video of what is intended for Africa. That this continent, the policy of the elite is to keep it impoverished because the world sucks on Africa. Africa doesn't need the world needs Africa. But the policy is to label this place as a dung heap. As one president allegedly said, can anyone that was President Putin, that reference to Africa as a graveyard. Can anyone develop a graveyard? Because the African man, when they enter money, they send their children to America. They vacation in Dubai. They bank their money in Switzerland. And they go for health treatment in Europe. But that is the situation here. There's no proper medical facilities on the continent. No proper educational facilities on the continent. There's no proper network, no proper road infrastructure, electricity and internet. These things that dogs and cats have in the West doesn't exist. Electricity. Some communities have not seen electricity for years. No proper management. The garbage, the filth is too much. A continent that lives with garbage is no wonder the health condition and the life expectancy of a typical African is 48 years, 46 to 48 years. That's the typical. The World Health Organization have pronounced what the African typical life expectancy in their 40s. So if you go out of your 40s, you are blessed to be alive. And it's all based on your present sanity. Look around your country, Africans. And it's not by mistake. Look around your environment. Look at the garbage that you're creating. You eat, you drink out of plastics. You just dump them on the street. You're blocking your garbage, you're blocking your waterways, but nobody has no interest. The garbage is too much. The first time I saw this was in Cameroon, where people were literally living with garbage, selling, cooking, eating as it is the norm. They're numb to their condition because they have certified themselves that this is it. Oh, Africans, how long it will take us. But a day cometh when this too shall pass, and that which shall become, because everything has its appointed time. This is Chief Abundance coming to you from the continent of Africa in a very high spirit, because I have seen the end of tack.